Tim Hudson never needed to yell to be heard. He never needed the flash or the fame. He just took the mound, dominated hitters, and walked off like it was just another Tuesday. In an era filled with flamethrowers, strikeout kings, and media darlings, Hudson quietly carved out a legendary Major League Baseball career without ever needing the spotlight. Still, he wasn't drafted until the 6th round by the Oakland A's. Once again, overlooked. Once again, underestimated, but not for long. Oakland A's, the arrival of a bulldog. Hudson stormed into the MLB like a man on a mission. He made his debut with the Oakland A's in 1999, and by 2000, he was a full-blown ace. That season, he went 20-6 with a 4.14 ERA, leading the American League in wins. He didn't have the overpowering stuff of a Randy Johnson or Pedro Martinez, but what he had was command, movement, and a mindset that screamed bulldog. Fans of the Oakland A's will never forget that era. Hudson was the leader of the Big Three, alongside Mark Mulder and Barry Zito. While Zito had the big curve and Mulder had the frame, Hudson was the grinder, the competitor, the guy you wanted on the mound when everything was on the line. From 1999 to 2004, Hudson posted a 92-39 record with the A's. That's a .702 winning percentage, one of the best stretches for any Major League Baseball pitcher during that time. But somehow, he never got the hype. He didn't care, he just kept going to work. The trade that shocked Oakland fans. In December 2004, the unthinkable happened. Tim Hudson was traded to the Atlanta Braves. Oakland's front office, always wary of big contracts, decided to move him before he became too expensive. It broke the hearts of A's fans, but it opened a new chapter in Hudson's career. And he didn't disappoint. For Hudson, pitching in Atlanta was personal. It was home, and from 2005 to 2013, he became one of the most reliable arms in the National League. Though his first couple of seasons in Atlanta were up and down, by 2007 he was back to elite form, posting a 16-10 record with a 3.33 ERA. From 2007 to 2010, Hudson was a staple of consistency. And after undergoing Tommy John surgery in 2009, he came back even better. In 2010, at age 34, he was named an All-Star and finished 4th in Cy Young voting with a 2.83 ERA. Hudson was never flashy. He didn't rack up 250 strikeouts a year. He didn't make headlines. But every 5th day, he gave his team a chance to win. That's the definition of an ace. In 2013, just when it seemed like Hudson had found a groove again, disaster struck. He suffered a horrific ankle injury while covering first base. Most thought it would end his career. At age 38, with years of wear and tear, coming back seemed unlikely. But again, this was Tim Hudson. He didn't make excuses. He made comebacks. In 2014, Hudson signed with the San Francisco Giants. At age 38, most thought he was done. Instead, he helped the Giants to win a World Series title. That season, he made the All-Star team and posted a 3.57 ERA. In the postseason, he became the oldest pitcher to ever start a Game 7 of the World Series. It was the perfect ending. After years of being overlooked, of quietly dominating, of playing the game the right way, Tim Hudson went out a champion. The numbers don't lie. Tim Hudson's stats speak for themselves. MLB career record, 222 to 133. ERA, 3.49. Strikeouts, 2,080. All-Star selections, 4. World Series titles, 1. Wins above replacement, WAR, 57.9. Seasons with 15-plus wins, 8. He ranks in the top 100 all-time in wins, innings pitched, and WAR for pitchers. Among pitchers who debuted between 1995 and 2005, very few were more consistent. Yet somehow, his name is often left out of the Hall of Fame conversations. Simple, Hudson wasn't loud. He didn't chase strikeouts. He didn't self-promote. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing outs. He relied on weak contact, ground balls, and efficient pitching. In a league that celebrates flashy numbers and highlight reel Ks, Hudson's style was too subtle for the spotlight. But make no mistake, he was elite. Many experts and fans now look back and call him one of the most underrated pitchers of his generation. And they're right. Talk to anyone who played with Tim Hudson and you'll hear the same words: leader, mentor, competitor. He brought the fire to every start, but was the ultimate professional off the field. Young pitchers learned from him, clubhouses respected him, and he never let the moment get too big. One story that circulates among Braves fans is how Hudson, after a tough loss, once stayed late in the clubhouse not to sulk, but to pump up a rookie pitcher who was nervous about his debut the next day. That's who he was. When Hudson became eligible for the Hall of Fame, the debate began. Some said his numbers weren't dominant enough. Others said he lacked the awards and accolades. But look closer. Hudson's WAR is higher than that of several Hall of Famers, including Catfish Hunter, Jack Morris, and even Sandy Koufax, though Koufax's peak was unmatched. Hudson was consistent over 2 decades. He was never the best pitcher in baseball, but he was one of the best year after year after year. If that's not Hall of Fame worthy, what is? Today, Tim Hudson's impact is still felt. He's active in youth baseball and continues to give back to his community in Alabama. He's mentored young players, coached at Auburn, and helped guide the next generation. For fans of the Oakland A's, he's still remembered as that scrappy ace of the Moneyball era. For Braves fans, he's a hometown hero who gave everything for the city. And for Giants fans, he's part of their World Series history. But for baseball as a whole, he's a legend hiding in plain sight. Final thoughts. Remember the name. In an age where highlight reels dominate and Twitter trends define fame, Tim Hudson reminds us what greatness really looks like. It's not always loud. It's not always flashy. Sometimes it's just steady excellence, year after year, game after game. He was the pitcher no one talked about, until now. This is Tim Hudson, Major League Baseball pitcher, baseball legend, silent assassin. So what are your thoughts? Do let me know your thoughts in the comments, and make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel.